BSMH 2013. Human Resource Management. Group M. Starbucks Corporation and Motivation.
Group members: Tia Jenny 262653, Lim Gayak Ian 262843, Yao Hui N 263308, Lim Jia Ying 263406, Ziteo Hui Ru 263428.
Introduction of Human Resources Management. Recruiting, hiring, benefits, training, development.
History of Starbucks. Jerry Baldwin, Gordon Bowker, and Zev Siegel, which is the founder of Starbucks, and they had opened the first Starbucks in Seattle, Washington on March 31, 1971. The founders of Starbucks, Schultz, have tested the coffee house concept, and this make the first Starbucks cafe latte is served.
Hiring process information for an interview. Starbucks can get more details information such as work ethic, past experience, characteristics, personality, confidential, expectation of interviewer, knowledge of the company that's suitable for Starbucks to hire them as employee.
Starbucks employees can be seen as a formal team as opposed to an informal team.
Formal team. Bureaucracy system. Professional level. Brought by senior. Gap between managers and employees. Large team to achieve goals of company. Informal team. Employees equally. Personal level. No seniority. Relationship between managers and employees much closer. Small team is people who know one another on a personal level.
Starbucks training of employee.
There are 4 training basics. Training is given to new applicant. It teaches them with basic organizational knowledge, such as goals, rules and regulations, vision and etc. The existing employees are retaught to gather their knowledge. If any change technology, training is given to handle with those changes. Trainings are given when employees get promoted to share the responsibilities.
Trainers also have to attend intensive classes to increase their knowledge about store operations, procedures, and supervising people. A qualification trainer must have experience or at least store managers to enforce company's values, principles, and knowledge of Starbucks history and coffee.
Here are some highlight for you. Starbucks managed to have a corporation work with the basic level staff in order to maintain good management system and close the relationships between employees and manager at the same time. They are some ways of Starbucks manage to keep good relationship between their manager and employees.
How does Starbucks manage to keep good relationships between their manager and employees?
Promote understanding of goals. Promote understanding of task relevance. Accessing power in giving opinion. High flexibility of working hours. Treat as important assets.
Next. Starbucks, as a successful multinational company that has over 20,000 stores in 62 countries globally. Besides that, Starbucks motivating its employees with 3 principles, which are Maslow's theory, Herzberg's theory, and equity theory. Maslow's theory: self-actualization, esteem, love, belonging, safety, physiological. Herzberg's theory: motivators and hygiene needs, responsibility, accomplishment, and recognition, relationship with boss, work conditions, and company insurance plan. Equity theory: principle that people's actions and motivations are guided by fairness. Employees will feel that they are accepted in the friendly working environment, regardless of the sense of status.
Major challenges facing by Starbucks over the next 5 years.
1. Starbucks has a lot of competitors. McDonald's, McCaff's. 2. Employees offers all full-time and part-time employees to enjoy the benefits such as high wages, full health care. 3. Human resource planning, HRP, aids the company to prepare ahead of time for vacancies rather than solving in a complicated manner when an employee decided to resign unexpectedly. 4. Recruitment method. Advantages: evaluating the right candidates for a job. Disadvantages: factors that are not related to the job. Conclusion: Starbucks has self-declared as the world's leading dealer, roaster and brand of specialty coffee, with more than 13,000 outlets in 39 countries.
Reasons Starbucks become famous and successful in the world.
Starbucks hires good employees. Right person. Motivate them. Train them. Value and principles. To build a company with soul. Strict quality control for its product. Slow employee turnover rates. Starbucks have satisfies the employees' need with provide compensation and welfare to employees. Importance of human resource planning, HRP. Improve the performance of employees and make sure the employee have done their responsibility well.
Starbucks changes the behavior and viewpoints of global consumers of coffee, and this successful example has caught global attention. Nowadays, it is not only of the fastest growing corporation, but also an outstanding business model, with low employee turnover rate and high profit performance shows that motivation is the key factor of a company policy, opposite to the principles of classical management, which is only concerned about production and ignore workers' idea. A good relationship between managers and employees could maintain a high quality of performance. We can learn from Starbucks by using correct strategy leads to success.
Take an example for Starbucks. Most Americans have probably purchased a coffee or some product at Starbucks. They have stores located in countries all around the world, including Canada, Bahrain, Sweden, Hong Kong, Singapore, Brazil, and recently in China. Starbucks is ubiquitous, and it's a company that really does put a lot of attention on their human resources. Starbucks generally believes that its employees, who they call partners, are the key to Starbucks experience. Starbucks wants its partners to have coffee knowledge, product expertise, and provide excellent customer service. At the same time, it believes in treating its partners with dignity and respect. Starbucks offers its partners comprehensive health benefits that exceed those provided by many other retailers. Although many partners work part-time, they're still eligible for full-time benefits if they work 240 hours a quarter. Starbucks provides health, dental, vision care, as well as tuition reimbursement, stock options, vacation, and a 401k retirement plan. Now, the high importance placed on partners in Starbucks' success is shown by the decision made by Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz. Schultz was asked by an institutional investor during the worst time for the company during the recent recession to consider cutting its workers' healthcare benefits in order to save costs. Schultz advised the investor that he would not do this, and he told the investor that he should take his money elsewhere. Now clearly, investors are very important stakeholders in any organization, but notice that how CEO Schultz put the employees actually ahead of the shareholders in terms of its priorities for going forward into the future. Starbucks was successful in tying up the company's goals strategically with the employees. I always wondered why Starbucks was so successful in charging so much for a coffee and yet be so successful. I come from a country, Canada, where a coffee shop called Tim Hortons leads the pack. Starbucks is slowly gaining in on the market share. I always see a difference in the employees from Starbucks, who are generally really happy, whereas the employees at Tim Hortons are not so much. When I interviewed the staff at both locations, I was surprised that Starbucks employees were much more happier performing their job and understood the core values than the Tim Hortons staff. Using this example, we can comprehend how Howard Schultz used strategic human resource management to provide exemplary customer service. This is why customers are willing to pay more for so-called Starbucks experience. Traditional and strategic human resources models differ significantly from each other. Many businesses have moved towards a strategic HR model because of its utility in building a business.
Have we missed anything? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.